He's low, I'm gonna pan him! Pan time, baby! Ah, where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? He's moving, dude, he's moving! Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. I'm Bushka, and today we're going to be talking about two-gun theory. Basically, I want to run you through some of the things you can be doing in duos versus squads or versus other duos. You can advance this to a full squad, but it's much simpler to explain when there's just two of you doing this stuff. And I want to talk about covering fire, interlapping fields of fire, interlocking fields of fire, overlapping fields of fire and interlocking. Same, but different. And I also want to talk about two guns on every target. And they're the basic things you want to be doing. You want to be focus firing on targets. And you want to be focusing that fire, but from different directions. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples of things, and hopefully it rubs off and you remember it and you put it in your own gameplay and you become just an all-round Tyrannosaurus of rock and roll. Let's have a look. Now, this first example is a squad that Swiss and I have been engaging for a while. I get high and I get a lovely overlook as they come around this corner. Swiss has been mucking around down those areas. There's two squads actually fighting. One is down that corridor and the other one is trying to flank around them. What I'm doing here is clearing these guys. Great, well and good. But I'm going to let Swiss move on up here. Rather than run down and sit right next to him and both look around that same corner, you might see another version of this later and you'll see Swiss peeks and knocks the guy there. That's great, but I never leave Swiss alone and I've always got his back. So if anyone pushes on him, then he is safe as houses. I'll knock him, sock him, rock him, and all together just have a good time. Now, that's pretty simple stuff. And that whole thing that you see there, caring for your squad mate, is what makes this such a great playstyle. You'll see there's always distance between us. Look, Swiss is 35 meters away. We're communicating, we're talking about where targets are. As soon as he gets involved in a gunfight, or I see him getting a target on him, I'm straight to his side. And yet I'm still keeping that distance. The reason that distance is key is because it allows you to have two guns firing at the same target from different directions. So you're basically firing double the amount of rounds that the guy shooting at you is firing, and at the same time you're doing it from different directions. So he has to shoot at two different targets to clear you, which is splitting your hit point pool. So he's got to get through 200 hit points worth of targets 35 meters apart, and he's got to do that with one gun. You've got to get through one target that is pinpointed right in front of you with two guns, and it's only 100 hit points, which is pretty good in terms of outcomes. It's as good a result as you could possibly get in a gunfight. And it creates situations where if you are clever with this, if you keep those nice angles and those nice distances, you can support each other. You can cover fire for each other. You can get each other up after you've cleared a solitary target. And it by no means is foolproof. Of course, you can get pushed on by overwhelming numbers, and then you've got to really work hard. That's not what this is about. This video isn't about overcoming incredible amounts of adversity. I will show you a clip though now that is a hot drop in a paradise resort where Swiss and I do this. And you can look at that. This guy is running up a hill between two of us. Like, the disconnect is not a disconnect. It is actually within the realms of within the margin of error, okay? So this is a hot drop, and this is a great example of doing this in real time in a very, very tense situation. You're going to see how Swiss and I move close, but not always right next to each other, and how we are constantly covering off on different angles. And if you were listening to the chat, which I'm not going to put in there as well because I want to talk, you would hear the constant flow of communication, and it's a wonderful thing. Now, Swiss is now engaging someone further down to our east. I'm going to move up here behind him. Again, still got some distance, still got a little bit of cover off, and just keep an eye on that corridor there. Now, Swiss has pulled back from that, nothing going on. And this is the beautiful part about playing this way, particularly when you're up against 2, 3, 4 people, because what you can do is clear them one target at a time. And the crossfire is absolutely filthy. It is absolutely filthy. You're going to see a couple of guys come through the main section of Paradise Resort here and just get walloped as they get hit from 2 different angles. There we go. It's a wonderful support network to have. This is only 2 people, but as long as you are rotating your cover around and your lines of sight and you're not just sitting right next to each other, you can cover off on enormous areas of the map. Your responsibility is your partner's shoulder. He is your wingman and you're his wingman, and together you are wingman and you will be wingman forever. And isn't that a lovely thing? And you can see we peek here. We're looking. Swiss has called it. There's someone down there, 25. We're going to chuck a Gren. Won't get a result, unfortunately. But that's exactly where we're worried about. And then Swiss says there's people coming through the middle, so we move up again. Supporting each other. 2 guns on 1. Same target, focus fire. Now, we did used to play a game called World of Tanks Blitz, okay? And World of Tanks Blitz was a squad-based game for 2. 2 versus 7. I mean, what are we used to? I've still got a 60,000 sub YouTube channel on the thing. I love the stuff. But the key to that game is focus fire. It's the big advantage of being in a squad. Watch these guys come down the middle of the map here. They're pushing on Swiss. They don't know about me. I'm just going to be keeping a low profile over here on the right. Go for a reload. Swiss has called the target. Gren's coming in. That's great. I'm just going to get a little bit of work behind this wall here. Ready up. Here they come. Watch the crossfire. This is the absolute best example of it you're ever going to find. Those guys just got absolutely diced. And this kind of squad play is so easy to do for you. I mean, I've got his back. He's pushed up there. I'm checking around. I'm not going straight to loot the boxes. I'm actually looking around and covering off on targets. And this kind of squad play will get you so far down the road to success. You can see there's another bloke turned up just over there. And we duo up again, put lots of shots into him. And that's the art of 2 guns. Let's recap that. 2 guns on 1 target, splitting the targets that the enemy can see so that if they have to come at you, they have to like get 2 different directions worth of fire, and you are splitting your hit point pool. You'll see I also give Swiss a bit of space here. He's going to go and poke this corner. Remember the last bit where you saw where I was up on top of the wall, and he actually is, when I was supporting him, I'm still doing that thing here. He's going to poke this corner. I don't poke this corner. The reason why I'm not going to stay with him here at this corner after I potato out here and completely miss this guy, just hit him once in 40 rounds. Yeah, is because he knows we're here, right? I'm going to let Swiss do that. And then I'm going to get Swiss up. We're actually going to move around the corner here so he's a little bit safer. And this is why that support system works so well. When you're close to your teammates, but not so close that you're going to get in their way. I'm going to have to pull this, actually, because this bloke comes. And we just get a pre-fire on and get a little proline. Drench him in justice. You can hear a few more coming in. Someone's over there. I can see them. Excellent. And then a bot turns up to knock Swiss as he's getting revived. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think this is a really important thing for new players especially, but even old players. It's all well and good to be very, very good at brawling in your own right, but to take it to the next level, you absolutely have to become a player who can work within the constructs of a team. And that means that you've got to learn spacing within the game, learn to focus fire and have multiple guns going on the one target, and be ready to support your teammates. If you make your teammates your priority, then your gameplay will improve and your win rate will improve, and you'll probably have a lot more fun as well. Thanks again. Thanks. And if you guys want to know the damage that the guns actually do, the time to kill on a level 2 vest, their rate of fire, the fastest guns in the game, all that kind of thing. I've got a spreadsheet up on my Discord channel. The link is in the description below. You should probably join that. I think we've got nearly 7,000 members there now, so it's a pretty happening place. There'll be more streams, more everything coming up, and a lot of stuff dropping. So love your work. Thanks very much for subscribing and liking the videos. Remember to share them with your friends, your family, and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.